Whoa, good afternoon, everyone. Original Biggie One back at it again, continuing my knockouts and knockdowns. And Fight Night Champion, again, we are live on YouTube. No, not Mixer. Well, we got rid of Mixer. We are on YouTube, Twitch, the Facebooks, and Periscope. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing good. So, hopefully, this time it will be can't do words. It will not be as long as earlier today, but nonetheless, let's continue.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. He was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
Alright, let's get this thing started. So,
it doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack Center. Tonight, Dwight Cooper landed flush, and trouble for Andre Bishop, as you can see the start of a cut over that
why
right
am I
eye.
not moving?
Spot two, right in the corner where it could run right into the eye and pass.
Alrighty then, so I guess I'm now using this controller. Alright, let me put you to the side. And let's rematch because apparently it's gonna be one of those tough nights.
Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight
Remember,
Cooper.
guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Remember,
A lot of confidence coming from Andre Bishop as he starts round number one. That's a big striking blow to the head by
okay,
Cooper.
that's part of the storyline, never mind.
Has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
in a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. What are some of the first things you look for in a matchup like this?
Well, I'm looking for the fast guy to stay on the outside. When there's distance, you can use that speed. You don't want to be cramped where the other fighter can use his power.
Good jab by Cooper. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Yeah! Cooper's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fight that we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
Let those hands go, all right?
The real challenge here at the start of round number 2 is Andre Bishop protecting that cut above his eye. His trainer, Gus, was all over it.
All right, let me just move. So. Put you over here. Okay.
Adrenaline in there, the Vaseline and the pressure to stop the bleeding. You see him holding
back to
on.
hugging. It's always the damn hug. Damn the hug.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Blocks that punch. Bishop snapping that jab. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Well-placed hook. Halfway through round number 2. A headshot blocked. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Not much action as he just ties up. Parries that punch intended for the head. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
Well, listen to me. We got to do a little more. We have to pull ahead of this round, okay? I need more than one punch from you now. More than one. Okay, listen to me. When he misses...
No, I just gotta keep blocking and then use my jab, so maybe a straight towards the end, so.
Let's go, let's go. This fight is too close, you hear me? Too close. We don't want this to go to the judges' scorecards, all right?
And round number 3 is underway. Good job protecting himself. Landing a two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Do that again!
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And he ties up on the inside.
Punches, man, move your head!
Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Up top with the right hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Nice.
A good block.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Right back to it to the head.
Good, good.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after.
Finish with the... Way to go!
10 seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3.
I need to see the combinations from. Let's throw the combinations. This way. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3s, okay? 1, 2, 3.
No, that's going to be a claim.
Breathe. Breathe. I need to see the combinations from you.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Keep it tight inside.
You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye.
Attaboy!
To the head he goes with a left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Andre Bishop's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring. Great combination from Bishop. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Finish with the hook.
Nice work!
Ten seconds to go in the fourth.
Nice!
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. One thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Cooper's nailed by a huge hook. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Blocks the headshot.
Get it.
Andre Bishop's right hand scores well that time. Nice block. Nice strike after catching one by Cooper. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. A flush hook scores well for him.
Let's see some more head movement. Okay, you're doing fine, but listen. You have to do more. We have to pull ahead.
More than blocking? Thought that was the name of the game.
All right, we need to pull ahead here. This fight is too close. I need you to double up the jab and follow with 2-3 more punches. Right? Keep your hands up. All right?
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Bishop's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Now hugging on the inside.
Yeah, good work.
I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Excellent hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Cooper's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Doubles up the jab to the head. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And round 6 comes to an end.
I need you to
know,
keep
Teddy,
busy,
I'm looking
right?
at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Don't stop. Don't stop. We gotta keep working. You know, you can get ahead, but you have to.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
What a hook to the head by Andre
Just like
Bishop.
that,
Lands
just
flush
like
with
that.
the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. How about a return to sender with the left hand? At the halfway point of round 7. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Cooper's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Double jab right to the face. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good right hand by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper. Dwight Cooper's been hurt by that shot. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you could see his confidence is mounting round by round.
Yeah, I'm thinking the last 10 seconds, I may bump it up to maybe the last
How you
15,
doing?
20 seconds.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up and keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around and...
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Cooper's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Cooper's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
A well-timed right hand by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs. Able to land the jab. Now you can see Bishop taking advantage of the countering opportunities, getting that right hand over Cooper's jab. Nice work on the right hand by Andre Bishop. And round 8 comes to an end.
Relax. You gotta stick with the program, kid. Stick with the game plan.
You got your range. You gotta work it. Work your range, okay? You're in control, Andre. You're in control. Watch the water in the corner. Nice, nice. Deep breaths.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. A crushing 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Bishop could really use a pit stop here. He needs to refuel.
Yeah, he needs to tie up a little bit.
Double jab upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop with a nice combination. A good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper. Little double jab to the head. Halfway through the 9th round. Good right hand. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. Combo lands to the head.
Go, go!
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Did you see that?
Damn.
Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
Come on, get to your feet. You can't let this guy throw first. He can't be first. When he throws first, he's able to set that power shot. I need you to keep moving this round. Stay on your feet. You don't need that. Throw that away.
If you don't throw punches, I'm gonna stop this fight. Come on, keep throwing punches.
That's it. Get after him.
Bishop just coming out here after being knocked down in the last
Circle,
round. Teddy, what are some
circle.
of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper, gets that right hand over Cooper's jab.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Blood is streaming down the face of Andre Bishop. That cut is really impairing him. Dwight Cooper stunned by that.
Got
What
him.
a big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Well, that may have been just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
Don't stay in one spot. Keep doing what you're doing.
Get him!
Andre Bishop's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Well, yeah, it goes on downhill from there. So there you go. There you go.
Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight between a top 10 fighter in the world and a comebacking former middleweight prospect as Kobe Nichols takes on Andre Bishop. Teddy, who would have thought Andre Bishop would have an opportunity like this?
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome, he has waited, and he has his moments.
Bishop's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Nichols is giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
Yeah, that's going to be a claim.
You got this one.
Something about an unbeaten fighter, as is the case with Andre Bishop. Start of round number 1 against Kobe Nichols. Bishop just doesn't know how to lose.
Watch
Nichols is going to try to change that tonight.
Watch your punches. Keep it clean, guys.
If you're the well-rounded fighter in a matchup like this against the real heavy hitter, I'm assuming the last thing you want to do, even though throughout your career you have punched well and you do have knockouts on your record, is to engage him in the only kind of fight he can win?
Yeah, don't go down to his level is what the old-timers would say. You know that you low blow.
That's the kind of officious refereeing that can cost a fighter a bout. The ref is saying that was a low blow and taking a point away from Andre Bishop.
Keep your punches high. Time. That's 1 point.
Let's move. Keep moving around the ring.
Halfway through round number 1.
Keep it clean, guys.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Keep them up. Keep them up.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? There's that overhand right. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder
Keep
if he
it
got a
clean,
call.
guys.
And once again, Andre Bishop is docked a point for a low blow. It seemed like a clean body shot. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kobe Nichols. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here.
Don't let him get to you.
Keep your
Well
punches
targeted
high.
left hand by Kobe
Keep it
Nichols.
clean, guys.
And we
Those shots went low, boss.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I'll lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it.
Oh, knock him out.
Stay upstairs.
Fucking people.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Scores with the combo to the head. You know, Andre Bishop is such a good body puncher, but now he refuses to even stray low because of the point deductions. And he's holding. Blocks away that headshot. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Doubles up the jab. Protecting his head well with his guard. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kobe Nichols. Wow, what an uppercut. Double jab by Andre Bishop. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. What impact with that uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Work the body.
And now he scores with that left. Big shot. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the big story of the night, and has greatly shaped this fight, the low blow point deductions, which would appear to be poor refereeing early on against Andre Bishop. He's tried to go upstairs to the head, but he hasn't found his target. He's out of sorts tonight against Kobe Nichols.
Hey, no more body shots, all right? You can't afford any more point deductions, okay? Nice and tight upstairs, all right? The hook is there. Answer the up.
Andre Bishop's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool.
You're still not
Snapping
moving
jabs
enough.
by
Move.
Andre Bishop.
Move.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Commits to the straight right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. There's an excellent combination by Andre Bishop. Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Right to the belt line. A smart and resourceful uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Solid uppercut. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Scores up top with a left. Good targeted left hook to the head, and here comes the uppercut behind it. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Pace yourself.
Nichols' left landing well. Good flush shot upstairs. Effective work with that flush overhand right. What will Andre Bishop do now? To think that this fight could have turned on a referee's decision. 2 times point deductions early in this fight for what appeared to be perfectly fine body shots turned low blows.
Keep circles, don't fight his fight. Jab him.
Here we go with the 4th round. Bishop's now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent has to say here, you seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did the last round.
Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. See how he targets that hook? There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Crashes home with the uppercut. Halfway through this round here. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Nichols is banged by a big uppercut. Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Right, left, and right.
Little head hunting with the left.
Up and down, side to side.
Fourth round now with his last 10 seconds.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Throw more punches. Body, bang, the body.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in.
Pace yourself.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape before. You look at his body, it's not always an indicator, but it looks like he's in shape. You have to wonder if he assumed something and was a little overconfident in his fight.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. He has found his groove with this right hand.
Relax, relax.
Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Can you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head? There's a straight right hand. Wow! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Nice solid left hand scored by Andre Bishop. Nichols is winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just the faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Come on, kid, focus.
Nice job there hooking to the body. He just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a tall fighter.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Andre Bishop. Big shot comes crashing home. That combination puts him down.
Damn. Yeah, that'll get me.
No blaming the referee for that one. Andre Bishop.
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Keep moving! Gotta see he's coming!
Focus. Cover your head. Stand up. Stand up.
Able to cover up that gut. Well-placed hook there. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a forceful jab by Andre Bishop. And clicks of the talk. I have to give Andre Bishop credit here. We have a referee in this fight who's not doing his job. He's biased against Bishop in calling him for low blows, what appears to be legal body shots. But Bishop has still had success, even though he's no longer going to the body.
Well, I agree with you. I give him credit. I think that Bishop has taken all the bad things that have happened in his life, and he's using them in a constructive, positive way now to block out what's being done to him or tried to be done to him right now. He's keeping his concentration, and he's thinking about what he needs to think about.
And round number 3 is underway. Bishop's putting forth a great combination there.
Let's go, hit him.
Beat him to the punch. Move those feet.
We've seen this many times before, and maybe that time has arrived for him now. He's got a bad cut, so possibly a sense of urgency here that he's got to get after it and make something happen now before the fight ends.
Yeah, and it could be a good and bad. I know that you like to say there's always a silver lining in every great cloud, but you say, how could that be when a guy's cut? But if it gets his fighter now motivated and inspired to pick up his offense, something that he hasn't been doing, well, you know what? His corner will take it. They'd rather do without the bleeding, but they need those punches to start flowing.
A headshot blocked. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kobe Nichols. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Andre Bishop. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Nichols is banged by an uppercut. The left hand coming into play by Andre Bishop.
Double up your punches.
Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. A solid uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Andre Bishop now just has to turn things over to Gus Carisi in that corner and hope they can do a lot of work on that cut in these 60 seconds.
Exactly. You never know how a fighter's going to behave when he's tested in that way. You know, he's been tested where he's been hurt, things like that. But when you're cut, you never know what a person's going to do, how he's going to behave.
Where's the cut?
Listen, I want you to pick his jab. That's right. Pick his jab. When he throws the jab, you have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Back to action here at the start of this round,
That's
which is
Great
just
combo.
part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Side to side.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of
You're
becoming a
doing
counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it.
Circle,
The guy's
circle.
walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Jab, jab. Keep going.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Scored well with that right hand to the body. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. See him timing that double jab to the head. And he engages in the clinch. Body shot, the left hand. Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Don't stay in one spot.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Good right hand by Nichols.
Moving. Jump on.
Nichols' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And round 4 comes to an end.
Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. You gotta get
That crook DL takes the ref off, right? You understand? No body work, you're gonna get DQ'd, all right? combinations up top. Double up the jab, okay?
Round number 5 has arrived. Bishop's got that look to him like he's ready to fire off, and that time between rounds served him well.
Keep moving around the ring. Nice work, nice work.
Andre Bishop is not showing the reserve of energy that we're used to seeing with him.
Yeah, you just wondered he was a little overconfident coming into this fight. Did not prepare properly. Didn't do all his work in the gym.
Nice work with the overhand right. Nichols' lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Good doubling up of the jab by Andre Bishop. How about that left hand?
Gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Solid right by Andre Bishop.
Side to side.
That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Move.
Double jab by Andre Bishop.
Finish with the hook.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Up and down, side to side.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Heck of a power punch by Andre Bishop. And round 5 comes to an end.
Nice work, Andre. Let's mix it up in there. Stick to headshots only. We can still win this even with that crooked ref. All right?
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Mister, okay, look. I need you to throw 3 combinations.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. Bishop's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Good double jab by Andre Bishop. Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. 2 good jabs by Andre Bishop.
Get in there. Hey, you got some of that too.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Kobe Nichols.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Nice combination by Andre Bishop. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Let it go.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Nichols is thinking right now that he's doing a good job. Oh, he is stuck. He could go down. And
damn right.
Away he goes. He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks to some poor refereeing, Andre Bishop strayed away from the body shots. Still, he was able to earn the knockout victory against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother. But I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this point? It's not gonna do us any good to worry about it, is it? I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
Welcome to Las Vegas and the MGM Grand, where we have one of the most anticipated and by far unique heavyweight fights we've ever brought you. Brother against brother, estranged and at odds. Now Andre Bishop and Raymond Bishop face off in a heavyweight eliminator. For the winner, they get a shot at the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, these are unique circumstances.
You know, to be a top fighter, Joe, one of the things that sometimes a lot of the audience might not understand, they know that you have to go after the guy, you have to be aggressive, you have to be in shape, you have to be confident, you have to have talent, but you have to control your emotions. How on earth do you control your emotions when you're fighting your brother?
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
I want to see some head.
And here we go. Could you ever imagine this? We are underway. Two brothers facing off for a chance to fight for the heavyweight title.
That's it. That's it. Move those feet! Keep moving.
What a body shot by Raymond Bishop. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Good solid hook lands by Andre Bishop. Precision work with the left hand by Raymond Bishop.
Side to side.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Raymond Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Raymond Bishop's defense is paying off now. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Tech. Made him miss, made him pay.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Keep your head moving.
And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Bishop's combination punching is... And this round comes to...
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother. He's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Great work.
Wow. Can Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas?
Oh, I was supposed to lose. Okay.
快走 stay there.
You alright, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
In beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight, two of the biggest punchers will be squaring off. Heavyweight title fight between the challenger, Raymond Bishop, and the ultimate power puncher, the champion of the world, Isaac Frost. Hey, Bishop's looked like a good up-and-comer, Teddy, a guy who's earned every right to fight for the heavyweight title. But in Frost, he's fighting a dominating champion who has pure power.
Well, I think that's where the real intrigue is here. You know, Frost, most people feel that he could stumble a little bit, make mistakes, still be the winner. Bishop cannot stumble, cannot afford to make a mistake. One mistake, night's over.
Isaac Frost's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
This is going to be a disaster. Because last time I checked, I thought I was going to play Raymond instead of Andre, but I don't know. I mean, it's been so long since I played it.
Introducing first, hailing out of Philadelphia, Raymond Big Baby Bishop. Fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
The start of round 1 for the heavyweight title between Isaac Frost, the champ, and the inspired challenger, Raymond Bishop.
Nice! Just like that, Isaac! Just like that!
on the receiving end of a combination that floors him.
I get the play. All right, well, there you go. There you go. I'm sorry I have to do it. Wait a minute. No, I'm not.
Knocked down there. You can see he's not too damaged. His opponent better be careful. He's still got a live guy opposite.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does. And believe me, the best indicator that he didn't really hurt him, his opponent's not coming after him. He knows that he's okay. He knows that that wasn't one of those big shots that really debilitates a guy.
Alrighty then.
An ugly situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass. Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. But we know Raymond Bishop, a fine boxer, a fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce DL McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
We welcome you to Las Vegas, where the heavyweight championship of the world is on the line. Isaac Frost looks to defend his title against Andre Bishop. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And who would have ever thought we would see this in the career of Andre Bishop? The comeback kid, now looking for revenge. They say it's best served chilled. Here, it's red hot. We know what happened to his younger brother, Raymond. He was beaten down by Isaac Frost. Now Andre tries to save the family name.
And we also know that, of course, emotions run high. Of course, you want to be passionate about what you do. You want to get after somebody. But in this sport, emotions can be your worst enemy. He's got to control those emotions.
Isaac Frost now making his way to the ring. And you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
I didn't realize it was happening so quick, so there you go. But if anything, I will probably stop right here and be back tomorrow. Because, yeah, last time I checked, it's going to take a time.
The challenger, Andre Bishop. And fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got him now. That was a little Raven, Bill. I'm sorry.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You seen what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
I got it, Gus.
And so until next time, I am Original Beacon One. We will be back tomorrow for the finale of Fight Night Champion, the champion mode. But I will be back later on this evening to do sports. Not sure which sports, but we are doing sports. So until then, take care, have a good one. Obi-Wan.